trending so much in northern Uganda. That is between Pato Loverboy and Eddie Wizzy. These two boys here, I think before the battle, they have already started battling themselves on social media. And of course, there's a lot of babbling on social media whereby Eddie Wizzy does not want to accept the defeat, and also Pato Loverboy. These two parties. And of course, boss Mikim Silva is also having some beef between him and Jafire. And of course, Jafire is the person who started singing music, who started song, singing, who started music before Boss Mikotim. We understand that. Even me myself, I did witness that. You know, way back when I was in Gulu, that's where I started. And of course, way back, even, let me say, way back shows people could enter for 200 shillings. That is where the J-Fire, and of course the J-Fire could be the one singing. And of course those of Boss Miko team, these were the guys who were upcoming. But now, Northern Uganda is really catching fire with these four people. We're talking about J-Fire, and of course the Boss Miko team. Not forgetting also Juma. And of course Juma is one guy who have always been organizing the Northern Music Award in Gulu. And of course Boss Miko is also trying the other side, also beefing this guy. That the guy is really finishing the money that is supposed to be, that is meant for these other guys to improve in their music. So there are a lot of things that is trending, is happening in Gulu. So today we are not only to talk about that. We just wanted to give you the, you know, as being somebody who knows about something small, I wanted you also to know what is happening in Gulu. But now, today we are talking about the single mothers. Yes, we understand that a woman, let me say that it has been happening in so many occasions where a woman gets married, and of course if the woman happens to lose the husband, the people from that very particular family, they do take charge of taking all the properties that is supposed to be belonging to the let me say to the father, to the woman, and then let me say to the husband. Yeah, they would want to pick all those things. That's why you see we have seen all these things happening in so many occasions. So we want to find out from the people on the street, is it really proper if I'm told a woman happens to lose her husband, you as a family member of picking everything, leaving this woman with nothing, and yet this woman has children with these brothers of yours, is it really proper? And of course this goes back to single mothers. And of course these are the single mothers that these are things which are happening to single mothers. I remain Serge MC, together with my brother Elliot Pro behind the camera. We want to find out from the people if it's really proper. Yeah, when a woman happens to lose her husband, you as the, let me say, the in-laws, picking everything that belongs to the husband that is supposed to be, you know, that is supposed to be helping the yatima. In Islam we call them yatima. You find out that the member of the family, they do get time to, they want to pick all those things, yeah, that belongs to the person who is dead. And of course, instead of giving it to the people, to the family, let me say the woman, instead of giving it to his wife, they do decide to pick everything from this very particular woman. If it's really proper, we want to find out from the people right here on the street. I remain Serge MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. Alright, lighting up the Regency remains our mission each and every single time. And of course, Serge MC still remains my name, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. I told you, each and every single time, when we come, we make sure that we pull up the trigger. And of course, even if without bullets, we do always find bullets on the street. Just, this happens to be one of the bullets here on the street. My brother, what's up?
I'm cool, man, guy.
You're good?
Yep.
What is that your name once again? Because,
my name is...
you know me, I love, whenever we bounce on you, I love hearing you telling me your names.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am called MC Small Pin, as usual. The first, Arua's
so
best
you can
man.
Never fatten.
I'm a small pin, but I can charge a big phone.
You can charge a big phone.
And that is it.
Small pin that can charge a big phone.
Of course.
So meaning that each and every single time for you don't charge small Nokias.
Yep.
You charge the big phone, the iPhones. The Galaxy 15.
The big ones.
The big ones.
In fact, the huge ones.
The huge ones.
Yep.
So now, my brother, the small pin. Yep. There's something that I want to understand. The reason why I want to understand this thing, because we have seen in scenarios, so many places, so many occasions. A man gets married, then if I'm told Hajal, you know, we Muslims, we call it Hajal.
Understand.
Hajal Kadi Chabo. You find this man, let me say, if the man is dead, if the man happens to die, you find the in-laws, yeah, the brothers of the man would want to pick everything that belonged to this man that was supposed to help the yatimas, yeah, the orphans. Like you, if I'm told your brother happens to die, you will decide to pick everything from the woman's hand Now,
Uh,
to sustain yourself,
uh,
is it really proper?
Actually, at first I would disapprove that it's not proper. Reason being, we are in 24th century. Gone are the days you will find that everything, including the woman, will be inherited by the brother. But nowadays, if you go to outside worlds, nowadays most of the breadwinners at home are women. Now this woman knows her husband better than any of the family members. And particularly nowadays, people have turned things upside down. You will find that after the death of your brother, no one will come there, no one will help the whatever. These are just tribal ethics of those days. You can't just come and grab these kids' inheritance. They inherit them from their dad. So it is their belongings. It is not yours. It is not proper. I would totally disagree with that.
But now, we understand that the inheritance, is supposed to be given to those kids. Now there are some greedy in-laws, like greedy brothers. There are some brothers, there are some men who do not disclose their secrets to their women.
Yep.
Sometimes, there are some men. They only disclose their secret to their brothers, to their relatives, thinking that they also say that women are visitors. You can mean to get married to a woman, but the woman can mean also to go to another man within no second. So now if you're to disclose all your secrets to the woman, it's also some kind of, the repercussions are also there.
Yep.
So now, what kind of advice you as a person would you give to such kind of brothers?
Now, what I will want to tell my brothers out there, including me, we have to be very careful with the world of nowadays. Because, you have to trust your family first before you go. Your family, because if you see that in near future, you will find that my kids will start to say, my dad is my first son, my dad is my second son. I become the grandfather. So before you come out to me, you will have to talk with your family. Now sometimes that one happens when the kids are still little. And the other way around, sometimes it happens when you don't trust your woman. But what I want to tell us is that the woman whom you dated and you bring at home, you will have to put everything of yours into her to have that benefit of trust, so that anything you have to let her know before anyone knows. There's a small meeting called animal meeting. It is bedroom meeting, bedroom conference.
That is animal meeting.
Yeah, that is animal meeting. If you have it, if you have it with your woman, you will find that everything will go smooth. But otherwise, I am advising my brothers out there not to go by that. You have to trust your woman. Give her that benefit of trust, so that when you are not around, we'll be able to take good care of your children.
So now, assuming that this person is the first time the person got married, your brother, and he happens to die, leaving a woman pregnant. Then a woman decided to give birth to a baby boy. Yeah, and this is the brother who is wealthy. Yeah, she happens to give birth to a baby boy. What future do you think will that be?
The future there is when the boy or the little kid which was given birth to is nurtured in a proper way. And if he's not nurtured in a proper way, as the uncles are greedy, of course, when you're still a woman, you are newly married, and your husband passed away. And you will not know more about the family at that time, but immediately the husband goes out. So you will not know more. Your in-laws, your brother-in-law, or your father-in-law, or your mom-in-law will want to see that things which your husband had, of course you haven't known them very well, will want to take care, will want to be in position to see they are safe. But all of a sudden, you will find that if they are one stingy or greedy people, that's when the boy will not have a proper future.
All right, and of course I'm having some little conversation with my brother here. A brother from another mother is my fellow MC, but he calls himself a small pin. Yeah, MC small pin that can charge big Nokias. I wonder what type of big Nokias he can charge. But anyway, time will come when we shall get to know. But remember also, this brother is also having, he's also having his wedding. Yeah, he's going to wed a sister 9th March this very year. So now, all roads, we shall go and see the small pin. I want to see the woman you are going to charge, if she's not small or big. that very day, I want to be one of the hosts.
Man, I charge big things.
I want to be one of the hosts.
That is what Baganda calls Muzindalo. Very
Muzindalo.
huge, the best man.
So now send your greetings to only 3 people. But now, I want you to give me an assurance on the national television that I'm going to be part of the host.
Actually, that day, you and this guy will all come there. Everything's gonna be live.
Everything is gonna be live.
Yeah.
All right, and because I send your greetings to 3 people. Yeah, man.
At first, I would like to send greetings to my lovely mom. As much as today I am a human being, it is all about her because she's a single mother. She raised me alone, and up to now, as things all I'm doing, it's of her effort.
So now, you mean your father left you when you were very small?
He passed away when I was still young.
So they didn't snatch your properties?
They never snatched them.
They never snatched them?
Mom stood very strong, firm and tall. That is why today I am like this.
Right, lighting up the Regency remains our mission. And of course, speaking our mind is also one of the mandate each and every single time. But I still remain Sergeant MC. And of course, I'm the only guy that do it in capital way each and every single time. I don't know. But anyway, you know, God willingly, sometimes we do get to do things at the right time. So now, my brother, what's up?
Yes, sir.
What is that your name?
I'm called LMC Africa. LMC Africa, ladies' favorite.
LMC Africa, the ladies' favorite.
Yeah.
So now, my brother,
yes,
what is that thing that I knew that attracts ladies so much?
My voice.
Your voice?
And my height.
Is it your voice and the height?
The
so
voice,
me and you, who is taller than who?
You're taller than me.
I'm taller than you.
Yes.
Thank you. So now, what kind of voice? Is it the vocal or the real man voice like the one of Simba?
I don't do that. I do that sweet, the soft, sweet voice.
That can bembeleza in Kiswahili.
Yes, sir.
Ile ambayo anabembeleza mwanamke.
Simba Diamond's voice, that one.
Ile ambayo anabembeleza mwanamke.
Sawa.
So now, my brother, we want to understand something from you.
Yes, sir.
We understand that I love speaking home language.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
As much as we adopted English, yeah. English is an adopted language.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah. That came to overtake our language. Yeah. That of which we cannot allow it so fast. So now, my brother, alengaya zinoni. Inida agu kadrara. Ka kwemo kwa dale. Ima agu let me say like the family kadrara. Ba kwa da kimini ne da dipika kile male da kiudu okuma dress ite.
Yes.
Mesiria yodi ki idimuke wala idionti.
Out for question means this. Oludia seremani tandero saro. Kan kurumin reiti mandritia. Aka no ko irmagupi drate. Irmagupi drate. Agupini male kiko. Agupini angwe kiko. Asizumi muso agupini ma atipika iki. Adipika pike iki male to bani kokur ni kan kwangu periki dura. African traditional set is an African norm whereby bayokini okui talking angwe oniko. Okui talking ango beko so okui talking amali beko. There is loan zero amani. Mi be agupisi okui magupi ndazora ma faduzu. Cause dina mavi salam vuri abanzera sura buku Quran vuri mali abombe sura tilnisa. Sura da mungu feri dedicated okui ni nzayo oku agupi ka drabo afa awita ariki ba wangoni. Okuni sungopi, ermanvani sungopi, agu drapi derma agu piru matini sungopi andi ni sungopi. So mi this African traditional set malia ba okuitso angui oniko mina okuni audu were ba okuni drote ba fa dreki do sa audu dia serman tandiro an kro uzi mamiliato. Yes.
So na misiri yode mazakozo ameche yode mazakongoni wala then advice we need to fe yode kipi madrasi.
Advice mani to fe madrasi rare. Enira Prophet Amavu Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam dranga koro yoanda bapini ani eku bukuni eku divina ani eku bayi vuti ayolo bayi le yin egie de ki olama eki aso ba ekipe na mafti ko de ba pini ba mbuki le elders ki makuya surusuru aja ba gonga ba ne buku mungo voro yo amane ngoni afara ni fe misu mva ba ne ko gada erimu tani so mamale ama mindset okuchoka afa property onukura bozerte what belongs to Caesar should be given to Caesar. Yes, sir.
And of course, the lighting up the region still remains our mission each and every single time. The
LMC Africa.
LMC Africa, the ladies' favorite. Yeah. But of course, he talked of the height that the ladies like, the voice that the ladies love. But now, but according to me, I don't know. First, give me that voice. That ladies love.
In what version should I give it?
Give it to me in any version.
Onda baby chirukuda enondo pinja. How will you be mine? Wangane chalupala dia. Yeah.
All right, and of course he gave it to me in a version in a way. But anyway, this is LMC Africa. And of course, my brother, dedication to 3 people.
Yes, sir. I greet my 2 children that I love so much. That is Akram and Bilkis for you there. Not forgetting their mother. That is my first lady. She's called Joy Bint Aliga. And my one and only brother, that is MC Small Pin for you there. I love them so much.
Right, lighting up the region as usual remains our mission. When I come, I make sure that we talk to the people. People laugh, smile, and they speak up their mind. Saj MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. We want to understand that, of course, we're talking about the inheritance. And of course, you find out that when a man dies, you know, let me say the relative, let me say the in-laws, they do prefer taking everything from the woman. And of course, the inheritance of the children, they intend to take it all from the woman, claiming that women do not own anything in, let me say, in a family. But now, we want to understand if it's really proper. If I'm told you happen to lose your brother, and of course that the inheritance, things which are supposed to be given to the children of your late, you find out that some of the relatives, they do end up taking all these things. All this inheritance, they do take it for themselves to satisfy let me say, to satisfy their own needs. But now, is it really proper?
Alawa marusi MC Boscoli arua citizen nyege
MC Boscoli
arua citizen nyege lo azinga arua main market yo wino textile ya body adi
so now me arua azinga body
ma bongo second hand clothes skills bongo chichi type chire ba choki vini suma sirati shati torosi jean jacket fa chichi bani su second hand clothes skiora ma body adi
becho minga usumi vu body adi
ama wino textile ya body adi
fila angwazini ba fa wino pine
body adi yes.
So now alenga ya zino ni media inira augu kadrara augu da ba ipima ba family da kile ipima male da kidu woro bale okuda bale ire mukute ini okuda kodani sasa malia ba vino okuda drote akuda malia misiri yodi kimuke wala idunji
inira yodi most times era mavulu bara mangwa ya man telu bara lere so me stand yodi modria it is too wrong lete oler ma eki kwaskuni olebi era na venera wizini batsane fe anyapate like ini andra isu ya gone be kan ko join isi ya gone bere so mine afa bandi kura lere ma dipika kano irma amvu pika eki le mu afara le modria levin le pasoni kan ko amvu bani ku anzi awadani lere adipika eki luzite so yora ndrekiko yora amavo erle amakalcha lubaravu didi so mine azina adipika te kala agute drape awadalere ma dipika kivin lokura le duvinite evini kavini dona ere manyasi de kine wagadi edovin temuka evini la omi odza evini lokuda le dute so yo dale ndike amavulu barakal za kulete dale ma sulbia abolished
ifila okumini ne akua iri magubika dala iri manyasi katemuke kubadu iriko
ata katro katemuke kwani so nyasi da andra gura recontrol ni so le defense itagura agudrape boda morindini
so na aguda dravo nyasi da bama kudi nyasi da pereni drazo
nyasi da okuda ndi mange control ni as okuda kadika avini feel ka da sabo imos kala anzre ki kudane eri kuda kala mvivu dale rimu manyasi da ki ye eri mungole rimu bazi ndivini muwa jenizisi ipimangwa dala dine dako
ifila nyasi alada ka iri magubika drara le nyasi alada mawi akodi yako
nyasi mani yo nzezu dunia da finse okuka agupika drabo dele inira oku nirea eki divin dere alangoni ayafara divini agupima adupike kido mamle kiro okuri maruo singoni so midi evini le masia kinzero automatic inara yora ndriki ko yora kinyeke leba ko yora za so leba ko yora kiza
so ifila mi adupika daraka imu kwa zini kunyachi be ala le kunyati la bazini mamuba mile baruni
sikadi ndoni adini vina ku ogogora mali akode ne wa
okay
yes
so now me be think amani advice for everybody keep my I mean Now like minira agusa azimali aguda ni dara idi imoku kumfabe alia. So now in the process okuda kadimu mvada asira kadimvada asimva wa gupini ari kana duniari mine bade kile yo azini kiji ko na DNA test kan ngona guda katandra temali ben. So yo mini chonje yo di madra advice in form of advice bade fini advice.
Ayo man so be yo da madre inira awuzi azikiti be ko ali mva biada te mvada aler ko sirani kan mite ber madipi karo agud rapid amadipi karore sawa deni mi yo aziki du DNA test ngoni kano kuri mugirko mvadi isu bazi piento dene ko niandra dale isu mvada mbodu ngose aro kuda nikanene. So le ba fe okuini tsandi nyakudu madra ko okuike amazine ben mungu inzandro ko agupi media. So we should respect the woman.
We should respect woman.
Yeah.
Life thing like the region still remains our mission each and every single time. And of course I remain James. This is one of the hustlers here in Arua City. And of course he also up there. You know, what do we call it?
Owino Textile.
Owino Textile.
Yeah.
That's up there. That's where you can get all the second-hand clothes here in Arua City. That's where you can go and get all these things. He's a brother. Just look at his face very well. When you meet him on the way, you can even ask in advance. Then he can tell you when he's going to open the bell or when the bell was opened. And of course, what good things you can get from there. This is the guy now. He's Ngaman Bazna Luid.
For minambo azio koyasi ba mane ma gipiru ventas chudi malia Arua Central City Arua Central Market yadi aziki oroti de ba mana zinga azu berki zita man number zoro muma mandrivo rimaru rozi man zita namba nazo mu ba man wororo bieti ya pajulua de ivu aziti avambo.
All right, as we light up the region, I remain MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. And of course, lighting up the region right here in Arua City. This is where we came from, and this is where we shall always be. And of course, I remain Saj. Like I said, alemeli orikioni ba pimatia inira agu kadara mine agu da madripi kakikile imamali da ki traworo le ikile agu da mukuda kudani afazikoko. But now alenga yodi ki obi zibari unibari ki pimatia yoda ki idi mukea wala idi unti yoda ki idi mukea wala idi unti yoda le ki yezu. So now alenga yodi ki unibari ki pimatia tengapoda mngangwazi yaku. Alright, beat man tebi njamini le inira yoda ka yeke dale misu bada pimadri pika kile mali da ki traworo okuda pimadriasi idi mukea wala idi unti. So now amobi yor ki azini ki riba aziki pimatia. So na bombi tinga yovini riba brother de matia manga awanya ni ngoma pe jalfa
Upe tineri.
Kwa watande.
Kwa tima bera.
Loru pe.
Loru pe ni an.
Jiginga upenjuru.
Upenjuru majid.
Upenjuru majid.
Wodu war
stroke pa ibe. So now stroke pa duk. Upenjuru majid. Abe mitake penji abe mitake nyangle moki bidoga shet. Inwango yania kangati gamu daku. Ngateja utie ku pin pare dan manyicho ega me binedo geto na inwango umegu pare be medo gichok pin manange timo mele muchazo gichok zo gichit kude magiwe dakwin manangi ngoni awia tie de samo gimedo gichok pinyengi zo in giri lembe ne pere
lemen berongo
pirande
rata keta fikom kan ichoko malicha donga awia ke dogi benefiting kakane eyo fikom achiel ngade cha dongo toromo aya wunu jupa ginyako do bichok mali pangade bajara tota do ko de bengu dong awia jopagi jal ke bingi obere pagi jal tane nedi
mo wachene jopagi jal le gimitu ne gichok pinyecha yani apin ma indi tie pin pumego mamwa gimitu gichok ya gangeri em dako gami aichen in par pedina lemen giber
lemen berongo ber
ini ma ko jotim lembe nedi
leme eni kana ngolare ma ko nyajuluong sura chela chen mang gi bil lemen gi ober meeting zol we kara jiwe lemene karo jikchen eni par mutek
so na openjuru majid inwango yene kanyo wakawanya inyo kanyo umiro gamu dako ega megam dako ma pin pare moku tie manyano ma podila ni olerengo ega mu dako amungu ga bini kwanye manango iyetie ayega me bineto ewe ko dako chako it dako ga bini nyolo nyati manyicho e pol kare benwa yenya nyira makumenjo beriemo gi joriemo gi chako lempa DNA test ko na ngango gi ini par pedan lemen ko timere ko makko jotimye nedi
ka umiro chato era ebe ko nyati nutie ma dong nango nyako cha oketungo wi jopage jalta ya tira palembe nya ngate utie ko para nyenedi
gibedi pacho ekela regamo ngatieni edo geto mana ngatieni tidigola pa
eyo haya pacho de ngioni ya utie megi Ai chale malarengo. Nyati mi pachicha.
Nyati mi pachicha.
Eyo.
Lemo ma je chiju chaka pi.
DNS kuna ngo geno beru pepare. Fiko mune dongi ngo ne beru daku mego munyo daku pa nyati mi pachicha dong osene pirango.
Masen mo meja ma.
Beru pe
Dongi no par peri advice ngo mi pe mi ni dani mi ni.
I want to advise para igi. Ameto lemeni magitinge be serious le mogo mi sendo monto makujiki.
Let me say the monto makujiki.
Ujiki eyo.
Mutire damo kumaro Maria dek.
Yes, motora mira chero chedumi o work road Alex enike e war paduk. Ario Ochan Dixon en japonye mi yamo. Atiak.
Donc tin wi will kum gini jalberi.
Japara manga. Japara manga. Mot ma ko chitire ene enti achim. Angio de pare ebenena. Yes.
Donc wera ngo mi pare ma ko jigo igi go woni.
Wer ma ko jigo igi ma ko alongi wer pa ginde. Pa kwa ka par manok wer kono ko dolo gwara gibin jo ya rangiongo mako kalare ke mako go wer pa Elton Lava Boy
wengolo
eyo
giku Vanovino
is very good.
All right, keep elected Westnile Television and I remain Saj MC and of course the only guy that speaks in capital letter. We have come to the end of Street Talk right here today in Arua City. Like I said, I remain the only guy that speaks in capital letter each and every single time. We wanted to find out from the people, of course, talking about the inheritance. And of course, we understand that we have been seeing all these things in several occasions where a woman loses her husband and the in-laws take, some of the in-laws, they do want, they do come in and of course to pick all the inheritance of is supposed to be given to the deceased children. They do always take time to take charge of all those things. But now, how about the woman? How is she going to survive? And then how about the children that the woman has given birth to this same very family? And of course, we understand that in some of the families, they do not consider women as part of the family, but that is very wrong. What I can tell you is that an inheritance of your brother shouldn't be yours. And of course, your brother, if I'm told your brother has children, and of course, those are the things that are supposed to be given to the children in order to help them in their educations, and of course, at the welfare, a lot of things. We have seen all this, but now, me, I do say this for God and my country. Whoever takes it so personal, we understand that culture here in northern Uganda, it is now too much, where it's now becoming too much, where you find your brother, let me say, on losing your brother, you'd want to inherit everything, and yet your brother has a family. And of course, those kind of things, we really need to come to an end of such kind of acts. Saj MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter, and of course it's Westnile Television that you're watching right now on Zuku Satellite, the channel 0073. You can as well follow us on our all social media platform. If I'm told you happen to miss it on a television, of course on your screen, you can as well get to your YouTube channel and you rewatch it again. And of course you can also give your comments about this.